This time of year, when there's a whole bunch of cattle workings going on, I give myself one task, and that is to make sure the crew is fed. I'm going to deliver a big lunch today, and I'm going to start by making dessert, and it holds the distinction of being the one thing I'm delivering that isn't grilled. I'm going to make blueberry hand pies. They're perfectly portable, really sweet, and they always do well with any crowd. I'm going to start by cooking some blueberries and sugar. I'll just turn it on. Blueberry hand pies are so delicious. It's a really great dessert to deliver when you're outside. It's not very messy. All the fruit is inside a delicious pastry, and everyone around here loves blueberries. Okay, the berries are already starting to bubble up and give off juice. That is perfect. So now I'm gonna add a cornstarch slurry. It's just 3 tablespoons of cornstarch dissolved in lemon juice. And that's what gives the berries that beautiful glossy texture. I'm also going to add a couple of teaspoons of lemon zest and a splash of vanilla. Super easy. Now it's just about cooking the berries until they're nice and thick, and then I'll let them cool.
All right, so basically we got 2 things going on right now. Right now, Josh and Johnny and Caleb are separating the cows from the calves. And after the calves get separated, they go in this pen here, and they go around in the other alley, and Tim's over there separating the heifers from the steers. So they're doing a pretty good job. They're probably halfway through right now.
I'm just getting the pastry ready for the hand pies. I'm using store-bought frozen puff pastry. I let a few packages thaw in the fridge overnight, and they are just right. And then I'm gonna cut the squares, 1 by 1, into 4 big squares. Okay, I've got 4 squares ready to go. So I'll grab the berries, and I'll take a good-sized spoonful and plop it right in the center of the square. Now, I definitely want the pastries to stay closed when they're baking in the oven. So I've got an egg wash, just egg mixed with a little bit of water, and it's gonna act as glue, and it'll hold those pastries together in the oven. I'll take 1 corner of the pastry and just fold it over and meet the other corner. And then to make it really pretty, I'm just gonna take a fork and do little tine marks all the way around the edge. Okay, that's 1 pie. Now I'm gonna do the rest and get them onto baking sheets. I'm gonna brush the same egg wash all over the pies, just to give them that glossy appearance on the surface. When it comes to desserts, you definitely don't wanna take anything too messy. Don't ask me how I know this. Anything too sticky or drippy, certainly anything that melts really easily is not a good idea, especially in the summertime. Something like hand pies are great because all the messiness is inside. They're super easy to eat. They don't require a fork and knife, and that's always a plus. Okay, those are all brushed. So they're gonna go into a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. The hand pies are baked and cooled, and now they just need a nice sweet glaze to go over the top. Very, very simple. It's just powdered sugar with a little bit of water and a dash of vanilla. I decided to keep it really basic. I think the cowboys really just appreciate a little layer of sweet on top. I don't see a single lump in that glaze. I'm just gonna try to pour very slowly so I don't use it all on 1 pie. I'm making these well in advance because I want the glaze to have a chance to set. All right, now I'm gonna let these set, and then I'll pack them up for the delivery. The guys are having a big calf weaning today, and I'm gonna take them lunch. I got dessert all taken care of, and I'm gonna grill most of the rest of the food. I'm making a big batch of smoky salt and pepper drumsticks. They're gonna be delicious on the grill, and I'm just getting the spice mix ready. I'm gonna start with a whole bunch of peppercorns. I just wanna grind them up. I could just use already ground pepper, but I really want that strong black pepper flavor. And the best way to do that is to crush up peppercorns yourself. Okay, most of those have broken apart. So the pepper goes into a bowl. Now the smoky and salty part. I'm using chipotle salt, and boy oh boy is this stuff delicious. Okay, now I definitely want to have some garlic flavor in the chicken, so I'm gonna add a whole bunch of minced garlic. And then this just gets stirred together into a crazy mix, and it makes that chicken so delicious. Okay, the smoky salt and pepper is ready. So now I'll get it into the chicken. I'm gonna drizzle a little olive oil into the bag, just so the salt mixture can stick. And then half of it gets poured right in. And I'll just smush them around. This is definitely what you call a tailgate lunch today. I'm gonna pull up with my pickup, open the tailgate, and put all the food on it. Okay, first bag is done. Now for the second bag, I'm doing 32 total chicken drumsticks, but there's a whole lot of other food, so I don't think we're gonna be short any food today. Now the rest of the salt mix, more smushing. The guys love grilled food. Today is a great day, so I decided to jump at the chance to fire up that thing. Okay, get this one sealed. Oh, that chipotle smells so good. Now I need to park the chicken in the fridge. It's just gonna sit in there and get more and more flavorful. And then it'll be all ready for me to head outside for my marathon grilling session.
We're just separating the steers off the heifers. We're weighing the steers first. They're usually typically the bigger of the two. And in this particular case, we're keeping the heifers and selling the steers.
Okay.
I kind of have an easy job. Whenever they sort the steers, they go down the alley, and I just follow them behind and put them on the scale so my dad can weigh them.
I'm gonna put together some great potato and onion parcels. These things are delicious. A super way to feed a crowd. They taste so good on the grill. All that's required is a little bit of prep. I've got 4 pounds of red potatoes, and I want them to have a chance to soften on the grill in not a lot of time. So I'm cutting them into small pieces, and I'll get them into a big old bowl. This is one of those instances where I'm hoping everything fits in one bowl. It's getting harder and harder for me to judge amounts and know what kind of vessel they will fit in. Okay, so this is 4 pounds of potatoes, and I've also got 4 onions. I just sliced them up, and those go on. I've also got 4 cloves of garlic. So easy for me to remember these amounts. And I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil all over the mix. And then this is such a flavorful combination. All it needs is salt and pepper. So just sprinkle away. And then I was gonna use a spoon, but I think I'm gonna have more success with my hands. So I'm just gonna go and mix everything up. You know, putting parcels on the grill is really a great method. You don't have to do potatoes. You can do sort of a vegetable medley. Squash is delicious, zucchini. Purple onions are great. Okay, those are all mixed. I'm so glad I used my hands. So much easier. Now I've got the foil pieces all ready to go. So I'll take probably a generous cup. That looks like a serving. Fit for any cowboy. Then I'll bring up the sides and scrunch it down. Fold up the other side. That's one of the parcels. Now I'll build the rest and put them in the pan. And that's the potato parcels. This lunch is gonna be good.